Hello and welcome to our video. My name is Shaden, and in this video we'll look at the Joomla article element that's in the new version of JD Builder that allows you to import your Joomla articles inside JD Builder. Let's go ahead and import one real quick. So we'll search for Joomla article here, and in general we'll go ahead and select an article real quick, and this is the layout you get by default. So you have your article image, you have your article title, you have some metadata and the text of the article. Now let's look at what options you have. Now first of all, whether you want to show the title or not, and if you want to show it, whether it should be above the image or below the image. So you can control whether you want the image to be towards the very top or somewhere in the middle. After that, you can control whether you want to show the image or not, and if there are tags associated with your article, which in this case are none, whether you want to show the tags or not. Once you're through this, let's go ahead and look at the meta information. So the meta information is really just the author, the category, the published date. You can add modified date, you can add created date, and you can add the hits as well. So this will keep showing the information related to the article. You can reorder them, you can remove some of the things you don't need. So in this case, we'll add the category first, and then we'll add the author, and then we'll possibly add the published date as well. Really just that information. And you also have the ability to change the format of the date. So this really is just a PHP date format. So instead of let's say saying DMY, which is the date, month, year, we can say MD and Y. So anything, and again, if you visit the PHP documentation here, this gives you all the variables for, so you just use these letters to create hours or months or years or dates, whatever value you need, and it will show that value. So this is really good. You also have the option to control the meta icons. These icons that are appearing, you can disable them if you don't want it, or you can enable them. And you can change the color of the meta information as well. So we can set this color, probably a similar color for icons, right? And then how much spacing you need between each of the items. So by default, it's pretty densely packed, and which works fine as well. You can do margin. There's a whole typography. If you want to move, change the font of this, bold this, increase the font size, all of that. Then you have the title styling, whether you want the title to be H3, H1, or H2. But if you want to change the color of the title, so in this case, we'll change it to this ugly green. There's typography as well. If you want to change the, let's say, the font size of the title, the font family, and all that stuff. You can add additional spacing, so you can add margin that will really just do it. Then you have the content styling. So this is your article content, whether you want to change the color of the content and have additional typography if you want to change the font size and all. So in most cases, you might need all these options, all the colors and everything. You might want to keep that same throughout your website, but just these basic options with the meta and meta information and ability to move the image up or down and all of that gives you a lot more control than what's available right now. And that's it. That's how you use the Joomla article element in JD Builder. Thanks for watching.